Hello everybody, it's Muhammad Sharawi. Today I will explain the most important part in Excel. This is called worksheet area. So what is worksheet area? Worksheet area is this part. So this part is called worksheet area. It consists of columns. These columns, column A, B, C. So the heading of these columns is letters and rows. Okay, one, two, three number. So these are numbers. So the intersection between the column, the row 7, for example, with column D will generate the cell. So this is called cell. So the address of this cell is D7. So how do you know the current cell? In this box, if you can see this box, this is the current cell. We are working on it. If you go here, this is another cell. Okay, so this is called cell cursor. Okay, what is the address of the cell? Okay, the address, if we go here, this cell, the address is, we can know the address by three ways. First one, this is F7. So this is column F, row 7. Okay, and we can also know it in the name box. This is called name box. So it is F7. So if you go another cell, it's called G10. When you go to any cell, you will notice the heading of the column color is changed. So this is G, and the heading of the row is 9. So it is, you can easily know which row you are in now. You can see here, this is row 6, and this is column D. Okay. How we move the cell cursor? So we said before, this is the cell, and the border, the black border, is called cell cursor. Okay, we can move from cell to cell by the mouse. So you can go to cell here, or cell here, or cell here, as we wish. Okay. If we know the address of the cell, we can easily type it here in the name box. For example, if I want to go to cell G14, so I type here G14 in the name box. Then I press enter. You will see here the cell is now G14. The cursor is moved to cell 14. Okay. There is another also way we can go to cell if we know the address. You must know the address. We'll press in the keyboard F5. Then we'll write here, for example, H11. Then we'll go OK. So it will go directly to cell which has address H11. You can see also in the box H11. Okay. How we can move from cell to cell? You can use the cursor keys in the keyboard. So we have the right cursor, go to the right, left cursor, go to the left, up cursor, go to the up, down cursor, go to the down. We can also use the scroll bar here, this one, to go down and see the cells, and also go to the right to move to cells. Okay. Okay, there is a special keys, strokes. We frequently use it in the worksheet area. to control the moving of the cell. So we have around 15 ways. So first one, to move the cursor to the right. So either we press the right arrow in the keyboard or the tab key. So if you press the right arrow in the key to go right, if you press the tab key, will go to the right. Okay, and if we, for number two, if we want to go to the left, so we'll move the left arrow. Okay, we move the left arrow, go to the left. Okay, we go to uh, for number two, if you want to go to the left of the cursor, cell cursor, we go press the left cell, but the left arrow. But if we want another one, is called shift tab. We click shift, then tab. It will go to the left. Okay. If we need to go up, cell up one arrow. So one row. So we'll go here, press the up arrow in the key. Okay. Also press the down arrow in the keyboard. It will go down. Okay. So this is up arrow and down arrow. Okay. Here we have cell in column A of the current row. Okay. Okay. We have for number 5, we have cell in a column A for the current row. That means now I am in row 26. So if I need to go to the same row but column A, so quickly I will press the home key in the keyboard. See, again, I will go here. I am in row 22. So I am in column J. I want to go directly to column A in the same row. Press home. Okay. So this for number 5. For number 6, I have first cell A1 of the worksheet. So that means if I am here anywhere in the worksheet, any cell, and I want from this current cell to go to cell A1 here directly. How I can do this? In the keyboard. Okay. Here I am here, so I press here Control Home. So I press here Control Home. Okay, so now I pressed Control Home and it will go to column A, row 1. So cell A1. Okay. For number 7, it said cell in the worksheet at the intersection of the last column that has any data in it and the last row that has any data in it. That is the last cell of the so-called active area of the worksheet. Okay, so cell in the worksheet at the intersection of the last column that has any data in it. So for example, if we have this set of rows and data, okay, and I need to go to the end of this data, so I press Control End. So it will go to the last cell in the table. So these cells in this table. Okay, for example, if you have another number like here 5, and we'll go here, press Control End. It will go to the last cell which has data. So last column and last row. Okay. For example, if we type another one to make sure. Okay. Go to here. Control end. Okay. Now for number 8, cell 1 full screen up. So if we like page down, any normal page down, page up. So page down, page up, it will go one screen full up and one full screen down. Okay. For number 10, okay, so now it will go to the right same row that is either preceded or followed by a blank cell. If no cell is occupied, the pointer goes to the cell at the very end of the row. Let me explain this. For example, I have this data, okay, okay, and I have a blank row here. So if I'm here, I need to go to last column that followed by a blank. So if I press Control right arrow, it will end here because after this it is blank. Okay. If I press again, it will go here because last one is blank. Go. Okay. Here also the same for the left arrow. So here will go. If I'm here, I need to go to first column that preceded by blank. Okay, so I'll press Control left. So it will go to the first column which preceded by blank. Again, for example, I'll go here, press Control left arrow. It will go to the first column. So it will go to the first cell that is either followed by blank or preceded by blank. In this case, it is followed by blank cell. So if I press again, Control left, it will go to the first cell that is preceded by blank. Okay. The same for 11 and 12 and 13. For left and up and down. So it will same things. So for example, if I have this blank, if I go to down, it would go to the first cell that is followed by blank cell. So this is a blank cell. If I press again, it will go to the first cell that is preceded by blank cell. The same thing for the up arrow also. If I am here, it will go to the first cell that is preceded by blank. Press again. First cell preceded, followed by the blank cell, and press again Control arrow, up arrow. It will go to the first cell preceded by the blank cell. What is the objective of this ROK is very important for large